Hi, I'm Mike of the Enough Dice. This is the Kerbal Space Program. Moon Hopper 3 is ready to go again. I was concerned about the low level of ore in this area. 0.4%, as opposed to about 4%, which is the average. And turns out I was right to be concerned. It actually took 3 lunar days to get enough fuel to get all the monoprop back up. Somewhat surprising, actually. And it's taken about 10, I think, Earth days to do that. Kerbal days, I should say. I'm giving the alarm clock, don't need that right now. So, that was entertaining. So, I've literally just been sitting here for you know, on high time warp, just kind of watching everything go by. Moon Hopper leg balance. So we're heading off down that way. See how close I can get and see if there's... Okay, yeah. It's actually beyond that ridge, so... Whoop. We're going the wrong way. Because I don't have my RCS or my SAS on. I'm a divot. I forgot I turned those both off. And I was kind of like, I must remember to turn those back on again. And of course I didn't. Down there. So now we're heading in the right direction at about 20 odd meters a second, which is about 50 miles an hour. Now I'm just going to hover. While not using my actual hover script, but never mind. Where's my thrust to weight ratio? So basically keeping an eye on my thrust to weight ratio, but also my vertical speed. Theoretically, if I've got a thrust to weight ratio of exactly 1, then my vertical speed shouldn't change. That doesn't seem to be quite right. That doesn't seem to because I have to offset gravity. Well, theoretically, thrust to weight ratio of exactly, which way am I pointing now? Thrust to weight ratio of exactly 1 should exactly cancel out gravity, I think. But I'm not really sure about that. Maths is not my strong point. Many things are not my strong point, but maths is one of them. I'm beginning to see a thing, but it is slightly hidden by the marker itself. So as we get closer, we should be able to see what's going on there. So I'm going to point slightly towards our direction of travel so that I will slow down. I think I know what this is, actually. Increase my thrust slightly because now I'm angling, so less of my thrust is going straight down. this is. So at this stage, what I want to do is slow down. More than I want to. I mean, I also don't want to crash into the ground, but I actually want to slow down. Whoa! I've overdone it. Overdone it. I'm not quite as agile as I'd like to be. I'd like to get a little closer. Without actually going too far up in the air. Adjust myself slightly. That looks to be in a bit of a dip, so I might land here. Yeah, I think I'll land here. Bounce it, I think. Oh, too much. Or maybe not. No, I think I'm alright. Bounced a little because I was moving too fast horizontally. Really. I have used so little fuel. I don't think I'm going to bother refueling. I will put out my solar panels. I will turn that off. I'm still in the northwest crater, so I'm not getting any new science to do. Yeah, so that's all stuff that I've already done, so we're not getting any more science to do. But look at that thing. That's an obvious thing that's been made. I have to say, Bob always gets to go out because Bob's the scientist, and so he tends to go out and do all the science. So I think Stelelia here is going to get to go out this time. I think I don't. Yes, I can't even get that to do anything. Right, let's have a walk. Can I get underneath? No, I can't. So I need to walk out. Let's use our amazing jetpack. And smack into things. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Clearly some kind of monument. Off we trot. Pass a bit quick actually. very clearly some kind of monument. In fact, I'm just going to delete that. So I'm deleting the waypoint because it's just getting in the way now. And as you can see, it says Neil Armstrong, 1930 to 2012. So I happen to know what this is. This is the equivalent position on the Mun to Apollo 11's landing site on the moon. Whoop. And there's a simple representation of the Apollo lander and the American flag, because it was the US who got there and got to the Mun. So I think I really like the fact that they made this little tribute. I think that's rather swish. But off we trot. Let's go back. It is one of those things when, you know, the whole Apollo 11 thing is just astounding. How it was done. The fact that there's an often kind of mentioned thing, which is that you probably have more computing power in your smartphone. And back in the days where everyone had digital watches instead of smartphones, you probably had more computing power on your smartphone than they took with them to the moon. And you know, here we are many years later, doing something that, you know, that was effectively an enormous technical achievement, and we're kind of imitating it for fun, which is rather sweet. So there you go. That was a nice quick hover and a quick little EVA jaunt. We try not to bash the panels. Really try not to bash the panels. Try not to bash the panels. I was very clear on that. So Stilili got a bit of a workout, so that's cool. Like I said, it's normally Bob who gets to go outside, because most of the time it's science stuff that's needed. Yeah. I have an idea for something that Stililia can help with. There we go. Boom. That was quite nicely done. What is the ore like around here? Still pretty bad, 0.45%. So I have got one more of my mystery anomalies to go find. I don't know what. I genuinely have no idea what's there, because I know about the rock arches, because I've gone through a couple of rock arches. I largely suspected there were monoliths on the moon, and anyway, I got given, you know, a task to go check them. I've been told what that is: location crashed vessel. And so I kind of know what's going on with all of those. But I genuinely have no idea what this is. I haven't the faintest clue, so that's going to be interesting. But that is going to be next time, I think. I think it's going to be a short episode because we landed quite close in the first place. And it wasn't too difficult. I wonder if I should put a flag on it so I know where it is. Might do that. Maybe that's a thing I should have done. Because I might want to come back there. Having said that, it is... Oh, that's a thing. I've just remembered. I've got... Is my BT-DT scanner still running? That is. So if I bring up the scan set... Bring up the instrument window. There we go! Armstrong Memorial. There you go. So I can always find this. It'll be on the big map, so I can always find it if I need to. So next is going to be heading off to that Mystery Anomaly, which I genuinely have no idea what it could be. And then I've got the stuff down the poles to do, and Midlands Crater, which I'm BT Research Science. So there you go. So that is going to be next time. So thanks so much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe if you've been enjoying these videos. Come visit Nearly Enough Dice at nearlyenoughdice.com. We're also on the Facebook and on the Twitters, so find us there. And until next time, reach for the stars.